Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review. And in this video, guys, we're doing the 80 rated Flashback Sbc Marcelo of Real Madrid. This is a superb looking card. I was able to go and do his loan SBC, and in the 4 games that I played him, he didn't score me any goals, but he did get me 2 assists. And he also does have a 4-star weak foot as well as 5-star skill move. Moving along to his stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 94 ball control, his 92 crossing, as well as his 91 dribbling, and finally his 87 star tackle. And I did also have the backbone chemistry style applied to this Marcelo card. I've noticed a few people in the comments of some of my previous videos have been actually asking where I'm from and what kind of accents I have. Someone said I was Scottish. Someone said I had like 4 or 5 different accents combined into one. Just so people that might care. I don't know if anyone really does that much, but I'm actually a Scouser. I grew up in Liverpool, lived in Liverpool from when I was born until I was like 20. Only like the past year or so, I've actually lived like 25, 30 miles away from Liverpool. I still go into Liverpool every single day to work, actually, in Liverpool city centre, but yeah, I don't live in Liverpool now, but I am still technically a Scouser. So for anyone that may care, there you go, there's that information. Little fact there about me. But yeah, listen, let's focus down Marcelo on what most people are here for. This is a good card, don't get me wrong, I think he's fantastic. Having said that, there is also another good Real Madrid left back that you could have, obviously, maybe some of you already did this SBC, that was for the Footmas Mendy. If you've done Footmas Mendy, don't do this Marcelo card, because I remember doing the Mendy review and I said that he was a really good card. I think he was also at like a similar price to Marcelo, around 300,000 coins, which is a lot for a fullback, but they're both very good cards. I think that Marcelo might be slightly better than Mendy, but not enough for you to go and spend 300,000 coins extra if you've already got Mendy in your team. So if you've got Footmas Mendy in your team, there's no need to swap to this Marcelo because Mendy's already good enough. If you don't already have Marcelo, it's a card that I would highly consider doing. Obviously, I'm sure you'll be able to potentially grind this through crafting of like SBCs for the upgrade packs as well and stuff. That's a very, very good a way to go about it. But in terms of how he is to use in game, he is fantastic. For me, his first pro will be his tackling. Amazing all-round defense stats, 86 interceptions, 84 stand tackle, 87 slide tackle. That backbone counter takes both his interceptions, stand tackle, and slide tackle well into the mid-90s, which is fantastic. And he did make a lot of tackles for me and interceptions as well. So couldn't fault his defense side. It was very, very good. Overall, you know, and especially obviously with something like the backbone chem style, it literally maxes out pretty much like all of his defense stats, which is amazing. So tackling wise, very happy with that. Second pro as well will also be his dribbling, which is a bit of an interesting one. You could, if you really, really wanted to, play him as a left midfielder. Like, I reckon he'd honestly work in that position, especially if you put like a chem style that maybe boosts some of his more attacking stats. He'd actually work really well, in my opinion, as a left midfielder, because obviously left mids have a mixture between attacking and defense, or even as a left wing back. I think he'd be great there as well. But he's got really good all-round dribbling stats, 86 agility, 87 balance, 94 ball control, 91 dribbling, 5-star skill moves as well. They're like almost unheard of stats for a left back, and he's amazing on it. You know, he's really, really good and comfortable as you go up the pitch. Obviously, that high-low work rate is good on an attacking situation. There were times where he'd push up a little bit too much, and sometimes he'd get a little bit caught out on the defense side, but I didn't think his work rate was that much of an issue for the most part. And obviously, you can put an instruction onto the card to have him stay back while you're attacking, but even so, when you are on the attack, he's very, very good in his dribbling. I listen to feel like almost like a centre midfielder. He's very, very good and comfortable on the ball, which I was very, very impressed with Marcelo. That's something that you don't really get from most left backs, so it was nice to have that Marcelo, something a little bit different. So yeah, tackling and dribbling, very happy with. His final pro as well will be that passing, 2 assists in the 4 games. That's a great return from a fullback. He linked up very well with Mane in particular. Pinging balls down the left hand side to him was so effective in creating so many chances for my team, and just a way to kind of like open up the defense. He can certainly do that with like his initial passes, because he can generate so much power onto his passes. He's got 82 vision, that goes up to 87. His short passing goes up to 98. Even his long passing as well goes into the 80s, and his crossing goes to 99, which is fantastic. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't fault his passing at all. It was really, really impressive, and obviously evidenced with the fact that he got 2 assists in the 4 games. He's got a great card that for me, he's useful in 3 positions, being a left back, a left wing back, or even as a left mid as well, especially if you're in like FUT Champions and you're on the attack or something like that, or you want to like maybe, you know, just play him as a left mid in game. He can certainly work like that. Honestly, he was really, really impressive. So I was really happy with him. 300,000 coins, don't get me wrong, it is a lot for a fullback, but he's a very versatile one. He's not just limited to playing fullback. He can actually do well on the attack, and as I mentioned before, I don't think his work rate is that much of an issue, especially if you do put an instruction onto the card that allows him to kind of like sometimes stay back while you're on the attack, and so that he doesn't automatically move up and only you move him up manually yourself. But on the whole, very good card. I think if you I'm thinking of doing this SBC and you don't have someone like Mendy and you're looking to upgrade your left back position, that's something that I think could be very much worth doing, especially with upgrade packs around as well. You can obviously potentially get them for a little bit cheaper through grafting and grinding through those packs and stuff like that. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video and I'll see you guys later.